New York, new rules. Is Scream 6 the best film in the Scream franchise? Let's talk about it. Scream 6 is directed by Team Radio Silence, who is the same team behind Scream 4 and Ready or Not. This time around, we're following the 4 survivors from the previous film as they embark on a new journey in New York. Sam is following her sister Tara, along with Mindy and Chad, who are all attending college in New York City. Sam is still grappling with the events that happened in the previous film and grappling with her identity as Billy Loomis's daughter. She's also experiencing a lot of negative infamy from internet conspiracy theorists that think that she had some involvement in the previous film's killing. All seems well until Ghostface returns with a series of brutal new killings on the streets of New York, and the core 4 must team together to unravel the mystery and survive. I thought that this film felt a lot more fresh and dangerous than the previous films. Ghostface felt scarier to me. I think that the New York setting really amplified this idea that Ghostface could be anyone and he could be anywhere. New York is just a huge city with so many people, so I feel like the environment, it was unsettling because nowhere was safe for these characters. I think that the movie uses the New York setting to its advantage very well. They've created some incredible set pieces on the streets of New York. We get a fantastic, unsettling sequence in the New York City subway. And there's another sequence that involves a New York apartment building where a character has to escape through the window. And it is just so intense and terrifying and well done. Moments like that really elevated this movie for me. I found that I was like literally on the edge of my seat at times, worried for these characters. And I didn't feel that way in the previous film. I like that Sydney wasn't in this film because I found that it allowed the core 4 characters to really shine. Especially Melissa Barrera as Sam. She improved greatly in this movie because they gave her a chance to stand on her own and she had a lot more to do and she just felt a lot more believable to me, and we got to focus on her more. And Tara and Mindy and Chad, they really did feel like a family and I really connected with them emotionally to the point where I was really worried for them and I wanted them all to survive. Along with the core 4 characters of the previous film, they also bring in new characters. We have Quinn, who is Tara and Sam's roommate, and we also have Ethan, who is Chad's roommate, and we have Annika, who is Mindy's partner, as well as Detective Bailey, who is Quinn's father, and he's the one investigating this new series of Ghostface killings. I did not like any of these new characters. None of them stood out to me. They were pretty bland and one-dimensional, and I didn't really care if they lived or died. And of course, we have the return of legacy characters, Kirby and Gail. It was really fun to see Kirby return in this, and I feel like they introduced her well, but I feel like something was off about her character. She didn't feel like the same Kirby from Scream 4, but she has experienced intense trauma, so trauma changes you. I wish we could have explored a lot more of her character in this one. We don't really get to learn a whole lot about her and what she's been doing, but it was fun to see how she was incorporated into this plot. Gail is another character I could either live with or without, and in this one she was kind of just there. I feel like she could have been removed from this movie and it wouldn't have changed anything about the story. Found that the kills in this were a lot more brutal and gruesome than in previous movies. Like, there were some kills that had me squirming and gasping because they would just keep going on and just get worse and worse, and I was like, this is what I want. Like, it felt different, even though we're getting knife killings like we do in every other Scream, but there was just something about them that felt a little bit more creative to me, and I just had a lot of fun with them. But I will say that one of my biggest issues with this movie is that the stakes felt so high throughout the film, but then we have characters who are getting attacked and getting stabbed brutally like 50 times and they should die, but they don't die. And I feel like that takes away those stakes, it takes away the danger, and it just feels kind of cheap. Leading this all to my biggest issue with the film is the killer reveal. I feel like the killer reveal was very predictable and just lackluster. I didn't feel like it was really that fun. It felt very just lame to me, and once we get to the reveal in the third act, the movie just felt very campy, and I don't know if that's what their intention was, but some of the line delivery was just so laughably bad. It was just really, it just felt completely different from the rest of the movie, but I did enjoy seeing those characters riff off of the killer. Saying all that, I did enjoy the movie as a whole. I find Scream to be more about the journey than the destination. I had so much fun with this one, a lot more fun than the previous film. I'm not a huge Scream fan. I consider myself more of a casual fan, and as a casual fan, I had a lot of fun with this. I thought that they took the story and took it to unique, interesting places, and they made it entertaining for me. It didn't feel like the same rehashed story that we've been getting in the past few movies. I thought the performances from the main core group were fantastic, and I'm excited to see where this film goes next. Although I have no idea where they're setting this up to go next. I don't know where they're gonna take it. I really enjoyed this one. It's up there as one of my favorites. So what did you think of Scream 6? Did you like the core group of characters? Did you connect with them in this one? What did you think of the New York setting? What did you think of the killer reveal? Please let me know in the comments down below, but keep it spoiler free for people who haven't seen the film. I also want to say that I got this really cool Scream cup from AMC Theaters, and it comes with this wicked cool topper, Ghostface topper, and I guess I have different ones that you could collect, but it comes with a large soda, and I recommend not drinking the soda that much because I had to pee 2 times during this movie. It's like 2 hours long. It's very long. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will catch you next time. Bye.